Good morning, and welcome to another day of broadcasting here on the DutchMaz family of networks. We are broadcasted from the top of the steeplechase parachute jump at the allowable power of 1.21 gigawatts by the authority of YouTube and by the Federal Communications Commission. DutchMaz is owned by DutchMaz, incorporated and operated by the DutchMaz YouTube family of stations division of the DutchMaz live stream and video network. The programs broadcast on this channel are for the public without charge, unless super chatted, and may not be rebroadcast, recorded, or otherwise used without the prior written permission of DutchMaz. This is the seal of good practice. It identifies DutchMaz as a subscriber to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. Welcome, and enjoy our broadcast day.
Where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Live from the west end of Cody Island, it's time for another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live. Will the city completely fall apart on itself just in time for a live broadcast of Saturday Night Live. Stay tuned and find out. I want to be on. Why, hello, replay viewers. Replay viewers, let's see who tunes on in. The chat's a little anemic right now. Autumn Alluring out there in Canarsie, first one in the room. Sal Muscles is out there in Staten Island. Welcome on in. Sally Skipico is out there in Canarsie. Welcome. Dave Jeffries up there in Niagara Falls. And Al Rutledge, good to see you. British Gray, welcome on in. And Rudy Denayasky, that's right. SNL goes into DVR now. It's a Chi, welcome on in. And Danette and Anthony, good to see Danette and Anthony. I saw Danette and Anthony on New York 1 this morning. Good to see you there, Lewis Murphy and Phyllis 2284. Jan's out there in the great state of Connecticut. And Spooky Angie, welcome. And that's right, Robert. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your offspring are? The band? Anyway, I took my Vitajex. I hope you took your Vitajex. The Vitajex are what you're doing to me, Pill. Good to see you there, Cynthia's welcome. Good to see you, Donna Knight. And Deborah, welcome. Good to see you, Lopez. Good to see everybody, people. Because I had to get home and eat and wash my face a little bit. The show's at 11 o'clock tonight. Now I know I can't end a live stream past a certain time, so. But we will hopefully get back to 10 o'clock tomorrow. Fingers crossed. H. Flores, good to see you. And Muriel, welcome. It was the coolest thing. The power of social media, Deborah. The power. They were on New York 1. Danette and Anthony were on New York 1. The great Roger Clark, friend of the channel. Roger Clark introing the Seltzer Festival, which is tomorrow. And they were using, I guess, they're using your live stream. They used your live stream coverage. It was beautiful. I loved it. It was so cool seeing Danette and Anthony. So everyone, you want to catch the Seltzer Festival live from Industry City right here in Brooklyn. Check out Danette and Anthony's YouTube channel. Follow them right now. Make sure you got notifications turned on. It's the only way it works. This is getting dangerous, perfectly candid. You telling me? Good to see you, Larry. Welcome, Simply Sweetness. Welcome. Good morning, Finland. Good morning, Kaz. Yeah, you never know. Right? You never know. Just like the Savory Affair and the Courageous Cat Villain. That's right. Good to see everybody. Welcome. A jam-packed show today for us tonight. My feet hurt. We did like 15,400 steps up and over a bridge. So, had to eat. Had Taco Bell for dinner. And now it's time to do just like that. It's time to do the show. Just got home. So, yeah. Good to see everybody. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. 67 people watching, 28 likes. I see those Discord server people. You, and you over here. And I see all you guys. And all the stenographers taking notes. Don't read too deeply into what I'm saying. But thanks for being that 30th like. Puppy Books, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. On the fastest hour on the internet. The fastest hour on the internet, so we have to do the show right. The stories that you probably may or may not have heard about. So what do we have on the docket today? Alicia Keys last night played a pop-up concert in Grand Central last night. There was a Bad Bunny look-alike contest. And and we're getting the streets ready to spring cleaning. We're spring cleaning the streets, everybody. So we're cleaning the streets for spring. And what else we have here? Oh yes, they're finding stuff in the Los Angeles subway, just like in the New York Metro. They're finding stuff. All that and possibly more on the show. So stay tuned. But Harry Styles broke up with Jason Judikis and Olivia Wilde. He can now go on a double hockey sticks. You got it, Rudy. I have no idea what you're saying. What? Rajay Beer Ventures. Everyone follow Rajay Beer Ventures. Fantastic content creator talking all things beer. Smart conversations, enjoyable conversations about my favorite thing, beer. So everyone check out Rod J. Beer Ventures. Good to see you there, Rod. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I keep on forgetting it's Saturday night. Saturday night. Let's go. Have a safe and happy holiday. Whoa!
Keep on keeping on.
I will keep on keeping on. Rob Paradise with a $10 super chat. Rob Paradise, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated. The big $10 super chat. I will keep going on. I got no choice. We got to keep the show rolling. Network Intel, welcome on in. Did I get you, Diana Lee, Michael Franco? Rob Paradise, thank you. Can I entertain you for the next 54 minutes? It's time for the fastest hour on the internet. Performative art that takes me about 20 minutes to set up every night. So, welcome to the show. We're getting ready, in my mind, to check the traffic, the transit, and the weather. And yes, indeed, pre-day, St. Patrick's pre-day. Hells yeah. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day. I never liked green beer. Why you gotta put dye in my beer? They better make it like that so it's always green. I don't want dye put into the beer. I want the beer to be produced and come out a green color. RJ's up there in Colorado. Trish Max checking in from Nova Scotia. Yes, wait, what? Concept art? No, it's not a show. It's a weird performative art experience. Hit the like button if you like this nonsense. Shall we do it, people? It's 7 minutes past the hour. Sorry, not that one. It's 7 minutes past the hour. Traffic, transit, and weather. Babiesovernight.com, your new bundle of joy in a box overnight, guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com, bringing you all the traffic for this late hour. It's 10:07 here on the East Coast. There, good to see you, Jake Gans. Welcome. I know, don't get me right. No green beer, man. No green beer. Anyway, we have a lot of drunk people in the drunk corridors here in Midtown. Here, looks like we have a little bit of inbound delays on the Lincoln Tunnel. But the drunk corridor in Midtown looking good, but the drunk corridor downtown looking even better here. Light normal delays here along Delancey coming off the bridge. West Village, Avenue A, all the normal corridors. Looks like we have some volume delays here at the Brooklyn Bridge and the triple cantilever, but the Manhattan and Williamsburg bridges overall looking great. FDR, both directions, all the way around there, looking great. Maybe minor delay here by the Queens, better. Southbound delays here in the Harlem River Drive here in the 120s, let's say. And then, look at this. We got a little bit of a slow ride here heading inbound on the GWB, but luckily it clears out by the time you get into the Bronx. But yeah, some restrictions there. So yeah, all in all, a normal traffic night. Looks like we have a really big slowdown here on the Jackie Robinson, formerly known as the Interboro Expressway. Eastbound delays there, heading up towards Kew Gardens, it looks like. Yeah. Quiet drive. It's really late, all right? Staten Island looking good as always. It is 11:08, and on this late Saturday night fever. And as you look at the Manhattan Bridge from the Manhattan side, Anchorage, looking towards Brooklyn, East River right there. Potato cam, working fine. Thank you so much to the Department of Transportation for the potato camera. We got skipping stops here in the AC and E trains here. Uptown AC and E trains are bypassing 34th Street Penn Station while the NYPD conducts an investigation. Because no doubt somebody went completely batshit crazy on the train right there at 34th Street Penn Station. That might be somebody's first ever experience of New York. Anyway, downtown D&F trains are running with delays. After a train needed cleaning at 42nd Street, Bryant Park, this was updated about 20 minutes ago. Yes, somebody took a massive shit on either an F or a D train, and they had to take that bad boy out of service. Also, delays on the R train. Uptown R trains are running with delays after they had to remove a train with its brakes activated at Whitehall South Ferry. All right. Planned parts suspended on the Rockaway Shuttle. There's planned parts suspended on the 2, the 5, the G, and the N trains. I had to deal with that N train shit today. The 3 and the 4, the M and the J are skipping stops. Q is going local just to piss people off. And there's no B, Z, and W service. Everything else is running on or somewhat close to schedule. Checking out our rails. They're skipping stops still in the terminal zone. Montauk branch has some cancellations. There's some delays on the Ronkonkoma line. Special notices on the Port Jervis and Pascack Valleys, reduced service on the Harlem line, and extra service on the New Haven line. So a little bit of everything for everybody, maybe not, over on Metro North and LIRR. Checking the Citizen app. There was some EMS activity. There's a lot of dumb shit on the map, but we'll just go with the EMS activity here in Ridgewood, Queens here. Random fire truck. Random fire truck shot there. If you want to see random fire trucks and all the other nonsensical stories that are up tonight, check out citizanapp.com or download the Citizen app on your device. Checking out our YouTube web cameras, and Sibos brings us this view of Brighton Beach here. A beautiful night in Brighton Beach, and got one lone person hanging on out there, so enjoy the night. Kind of warm. 24 hours, 7 days a week. We can look at this view right here. Their vehicle watching YouTube channel brings us this view of the Belt Parkway here at Coney Island Avenue. Looking smashing. Traffic moving lovely. Nice night. Take it easy on the roads, guys. A lot of people out there tonight. A lot of people moving around. Stream Time Live bringing us this view of New York Harbor from the Waterfront Museum as we pan across it. The Bayonne Bridge is right there in the background. As we look towards Staten Island right now. And it's a beautiful night. It's kind of a nice night. Real feel 35 right now. Not that bad. So a nice night to get outside. But you could always watch that view on Stream Time Live. You could always watch this view on Bryant Park, NYC camera here, the Bryant Park camera. And yes, it's a quiet night. They're almost done taking away the whole lot of it of the ice skating rink. And the lights are flashing in Times Square. And yeah, it's a Saturday night, guys. A little bit of wind, a little bit of shake there on the camera here. Bunka Kobo Incorporated brings us this view where we were today in Long Island City, Queens. We literally walked probably right in front of this building 2 times, or looped in front of it 2 times. I don't know. But anyway, look at that beautiful view there. There is Midtown Manhattan. Look it out from Queens. And you can see this view, of course, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Bunka Kobo Incorporated. Looking at our weather map here, it is a lot going on here. We have a lot of wind disturbances and delays and just a whole bunch of shit going on right now. I don't know. The map has been glitchy as of late. I don't know why. Maybe because there's so many things going on it, but there's blizzard alerts. There's a lot of weather happening across this great nation of ours. Let me see if we can try to resurrect this camera. Here we go. So we have high wind warnings, blizzard warnings here for a good chunk of the country. This is in this color right here. Winter storm, weather watches. We also have wind alerts. Look at all this high wind warnings here across a big swath of the country here. And then here down south here, we're dealing with the red flag warnings and the wind advisories. And then the hot heat still down there in Phoenix, their extreme heat watch right there in southern Arizona there. It's just crazy weather here. The West Coast dealing with heat advisories as well. This is crazy for this time of year. I'm not gonna kid you there. It's just very weird weather. It's extremes of everything. Wind advisory and freeze warning in parts of what is that there? Parts of Oklahoma and stuff like that, and Texas, just north of Texas. I mean, just crazy weather here. But up here in Minneapolis, Wisconsin, heading into the northern part of Michigan, y'all are going to get some snow. So get ready for the snow. And no doubt, I think Toronto is going to get in on that as well. So, yeah, a lot of snow getting ready to come in. Here close by here, we have high wind watches here. These are all high wind watches right here. So, and of course, we still have marine advisories here around New York City. So a lot of wind here coming in as the storm begins to make its way through. Yes, we're getting another blizzard. So this is what we need to talk about here. We have the extreme heat in the west. It is unusually early for this kind of heat there. And just if you're down there in the southwest, just please be careful. I'm looking at you, Fresno, San Jose, Los Angeles, Palm Springs, Yuma, Phoenix, Tucson. It's going to get hot. So just take it easy the next few days. It's not going to be the greatest. And then we go to the other extreme, which up here in Wisconsin, again, a big blizzard coming in. It's going to be a big blizzard. It's not going to be fun. But get ready for the weather up there. Again, potential record-breaking snowfall in some of these areas here. Icing along the edges of the storm. There's going to be icing, and it's just going to be just blah. And then eventually that makes it to New York. And here in New York, we're going to get ready for a really lousy Monday. So try to enjoy tomorrow. It's going to be kind of cold tomorrow and cloudy here in the city. But Monday is looking like a shitty day here. Maximum wind gusts here. These are forecasts for Monday. 52-mile-an-hour winds scheduled for JFK. It's going to be windy, guys. And then we're into also excessive rainfall here. So we're going to get a lot of rain as well. We got a crazy rain the other day where it was just thunderous. It was just coming down. And I think we're going to get that again. We're actually in margins for severe weather. So we're in the green area here. So amazingly enough, a big chunk of New Jersey, Philadelphia is in the slight risk area. So I mean, it's serious. There's gonna be weather trolling around on Monday. Monday is looking like an absolutely crappy day. So enjoy tomorrow's half marathon. 45 degrees there. By the way, Lee Goldberg and the Wacky Yacky Weather Team and Eyewitness News Channel 7 brings us this 7-day forecast. And yeah, so get ready for the marathon there. It's going to be a kind of gloomy day. Maybe the sun might pop out a little bit. I hope it does. Monday is not looking great. Strong winds. It's going to begin early in the day. It's going to be a whole day event on Monday. But then that's going to clear out to a very windy and much cooler Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be a very windy but probably nice day. And then as the days go on, the wind lightens up. So Wednesday into Thursday. I think Thursday, if this all pans out on Thursday might be a gem of a day. As well as maybe Friday. Friday they say spring shower, but there's something happening in that time now. So we're looking at that and let's see what happens. And but we're not. Let's just get ready for Monday. All right. The Manhattan Bird Alert brings us Stella Hamilton. Here is a story of the turkey having some water after a few crazy days here, and she enjoyed that this morning. A little Astoria there. So a shout out to Stella Hamilton for giving Astoria some water this morning. And other than that, will the city completely fall apart in the next 43? Let's go 43 minutes. Stay tuned and find out. Rebel Radio News time is now 17 minutes past the hour. Let's catch up with the chat. Hey! Ugh, green beer. No thank you. Yeah, lots of action. 2 hours from Tampa on a plane from Puerto Rico. Back to Tampa, Larry. Safe travels, Larry. Yeah, no, exactly. What was it originally a New Yorker who started it? I wouldn't be surprised if a New Yorker started the whole green beer crap. Ugh, green beer, no good. Gamma ray beer. No, they got to produce the beer. Anyway. Good to see everybody, people. Why did the chat jump like that? I'm reading everybody's. Why is there a delay on the Queensboro? It's not actually on. So sometimes you'll get road closures here, or road slowdowns that are only like its volume. So it's just a lot of people. Whatever delay was on the Queensboro, that's just cleared up. So 75 degrees in San Juan. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Myrna, up there in Montreal. Welcome. ICU Investigations, welcome. Good to see Elisa UK girl. Welcome on in. Yeah, let's all move south. Yeah, extreme weather sounds about right, but let's all move south, Ocean Breeze. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Just catching up with the chat, guys. Good to see you, C. Shelby, out there in very hot Las Vegas. Turn on the air conditioning. The groundhog was correct. The groundhog's always correct. The groundhog's always correct. Too many wind tunnels in New York? You telling me? The Cheslowski from Chile. Good to see you there. Good to see you out there in Chile. Buenos noches, Chile. Good to see you, Charmed. Good to see everyone. Good to see everybody. Yay. Yay. Of course, you gotta play the ad. There's the wind map. Gotta play the ad on me. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday night. Too much turbulence? Yes. Too much turbulence. But it's going to be what? Yeah, it's going to be 75 today, 50 miles tonight, 25 tomorrow. Yeah. RJ, it's windy, dude. RJ, it's windy, man. Crazy weather. Crazy weather. But good to see you, Ronnie C. Welcome. The fastest hour on the internet. Coming up next, we're going to talk about, what's the name? Alicia, did you hear? Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys performed in Grand Central Terminal, so we'll check it out. Yeah, Lisa, the drones are back. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about drones lately. Did we just might have caught something on the camera? What the fuck? What the hell was that? Did you guys notice the flashing light on the horizon? It hit the camera. Who caught that? Hanktown, good to see you. What the hell's going on there with the camera? Wow. I gotta bring up the camera now and do the zoom in on it. Who caught that? Right as we're talking about drones. Yeah, I've been seeing the drones are back out. I've been seeing the drones are back out. A lot of people talking about them. I don't know, maybe a UFO. We're signaling to ET live. We're looking at New York City signaling to the people up there. We don't know who they are. You're seeing it live. If anybody knows Morse code, if you have a clear view of this is clearly lighting up the whole, and it's really fucking far away. Adriana, welcome. A flying saucer camera. You blinked and you missed it. You might have to check out the replay now. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 22 minutes past the hour. As we get ready for Lord knows what on the live stream. Will the aliens come and invade New York City in the next few minutes? Stay tuned and find out. But Alicia Keys performed a surprise concert in Grand Central Terminal. We'll talk about it. But first, here's a message from Lenny's.
Hey, I'm Rocky Guaziano telling you if you like great Italian seafood, things like scungilla, calamar, mussels, clams, or lobster-tails, then you gotta visit Lenny's Clam Bar. They have the best Italian seafood you ever taste. But wait a minute, Lenny's Clam Bar felt sorry for all the people that didn't appreciate his Italian seafood. So now let Joe, the boss, tell you what's new. Hiya, Joe. Hi, Rocky. Now we are serving delicious pasta dishes like homemade manigotti, ravioli, pettiti, veal, and shrimp parmesan and more. Whatever you like. You know the prices can't be beat. So take it from the champ. Get over to one of those famous Lenny's Clam Bars and have yourself a treat. Don't forget, all the way to the Rocky send you. You'll enjoy a glass of wine in the house. And if you don't, you get a rough right in the nose. Right?
Lenny's Clam Bar located in Howard Beach, Staten Island, Brooklyn Heights, Long Island, Manhattan, Yonkers.
You can still go to Lenny's on Howard Beach on Cross Bay Boulevard. Rebel Radio News Time is now 23 minutes past the hour. Alicia Keys performs a surprise concert in New York City's Grand Central Terminal. Channel 2 talked about it.
There was a surprise performance by Alicia Keys, and it catches Grand Central Terminal visitors off guard, stopping hundreds in their tracks earlier tonight. The free concert was part of Apple's 50th anniversary.
Oh, of course, it was when the Apple Store knew
was
it.
There as the R&B songstress serenaded fans on a pink piano.
Wow. That's cool.
Grand Central Terminal turned into a live music venue, bringing commuters and visitors to a halt.
Out of a sudden, we were in the middle of a concert.
A surprise concert.
I come here from Germany. We don't have.
In disbelief.
Like that's Alicia Keys, right? Like actually, I don't know. I'm shell shocked.
On Friday, Alicia Keys, a 17-time Grammy Award-winning artist, kicked off Apple's 50th anniversary celebration with an exclusive performance on the steps of the Apple Store at Grand Central. Serenading hundreds with a 40-minute set featuring hit songs Girl on Fire and Empire State of Mind.
It's my home for the last 10 years, and that song means a lot to me, and just seeing that happen is a very New York moment.
A surprise some say could only be pulled off in the concrete jungle where dreams
Sorry.
are made of.
Is this the best birthday surprise you've ever experienced?
Yeah, for sure. 100%. I mean, like a free concert and with Alicia Keys in the Grand Central New York City, best birthday ever, yeah.
A magical moment captured on cameras and hearts.
It's energetic, but blissful and happy and encouraging and hopeful.
And on a 21st birthday, Daniel Strauss says he'll never forget.
It's cool that New York like has those events. We don't have that at home.
For many in attendance, it was all about being at the right place at the right time, describing the moment as both magical and electric. Reporting outside of Grand Central Terminal, Addie Guajardo, CBS News, New York.
And you know the acoustics in there are just incredible.
Right.
Let's get a look at our first alert
Right?
forecast.
The acoustics are just banging in there. Anyway, would you miss the train to see Alicia Keys perform? Thank you, Channel 2, for bringing us there. And Rebel Radio News time is now 26 minutes past the hour. H. Flores, you seen her perform live? Pretty cool. Do you think a single New Yorker attended that? Yes, a couple. There were a couple of us in there. There were a couple of New Yorkers in there, Max. There were a couple of us. Oh, thank you, H. Flores. I appreciate that. But listen, that's a good concert right there. But yes, it wouldn't be so easy for the aliens to miss us. They could use mirrors to cloak their ships. It's true. They're still we're still communicating Morse code. That was your grandson? Awesome. Good to see you. Miss the train. I would miss the train. I think I would, if I could, I would miss the train. She'd probably play like 3 songs, but yes, the Alicia Keys songs, we love it so much, but it does plague us. The chorus part. It's the chorus part that kills. Oh, did we stop the Morse? Okay, about to say, did we stop the Morse code? If anybody knows Morse code? Random blinking light here. That's fairly bright. It's reflecting off the damn water. Will aliens come down? If it happens at 12:05, you're not going to see it here. I'm going to be getting ready. Did I hear about the guy who said dolphins kidnapped him and built they built an underwater world? No. I would have remembered that part. Wow, underwater world. That's cool. Shamar Wells, good to see you. That's true. That's true, JC. Yes, that's our next story, Puppy Books. Yes, there was a Bad Bunny lookalike contest up in the Bronx today. And we're going to go to that story in about 2.5 minutes. Yes, there was a Bad Bunny lookalike contest. Unfortunately, on a lot of the media outlets today, there was a lot of doom and gloom. And all the meaningful, nice stories are 30 seconds. Give me at least a minute. Give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. Just need 1 minute. But it does make sense, right? Aliens underwater. They're hiding in the ocean. Now, after the 1964-65 World's Fair, there were people who thought they would by now be an underwater hotel, an under-the-sea hotel. There was a ride. It was called Futurama 2, and part of it featured this underground structure. And supposedly, a couple of years after the World's Fair, people contacted the World's Fair people and do you know when I can make reservations to that underwater hotel there? Where can I get reservations? I want to stay in the underwater hotel. So underwater hotel. I mean, come on, an underwater structure. Anyway, as the building does Morse code, everyone. I have never seen that light before. I keep tabs of this goddamn skyline. I have never seen that before. By the way, a half hour of your life gone forever. A half hour of your life gone forever. Welcome to the show. I got your reservation right here. That's right. I got your reservation right here. Anyway, we'll keep on monitoring that. We'll keep it. Oh, you're going to play the ad for me, huh? We'll keep monitoring that. Oh, you like the music? This is the World's Fair music. You're listening to the public address music from the 1965 World's Fair. It's my signature talkover music. But yes, a Bad Bunny lookalike contest went down. Do I watch iShowSpeed? No, I find I don't like his content. It's just a lot of yelling. It's a lot of like I honestly, Ethan, I don't understand why he's so popular. So, yeah. Is that view from my camera? No, Larry. These cameras that you're looking at right here, these are Earth cameras we're looking at right here. I'm in the west end of Coney Island, so the closest camera to where I am at is right here. Actually, this is where Max is. Max is right here. This is the view from the Coney Island. This is the view from the Luna Park houses. So, yeah, no, that's not my, actually, these cameras are from earthcam.com. That's why we could flip through them all. So, but yes, a Bad Bunny lookalike contest happened up in the Bronx today. We'll talk about it, but first, here's a message from Caesar's Bay Bazaar.
The big deal is Caesar's Bay Bazaar, a weekend department store with over 500 independent merchants and factory outlets under one roof.
What's the big deal? The big deal.
The big deal is the fantastic selection at Caesar's Bay Bazaar. 2 full floors of quality merchandise, 7-day refund policy, personal service, and low prices. Open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes.
Come by car, bus, or subway, but come to Caesar's Bay Bazaar in Brooklyn. Caesar's Bay, we're here to stay.
Caesar's Bay bringing us this next story. Bad Bunny lookalike contest up in the Bronx was held today. Channel 7 reports.
The South Bronx was the place for Bad Bunny wannabes today. There you have it. Roberto Clemente Plaza was hopping.
They did it at Roberto Clemente Plaza?
They were competing for a $500
For real?
prize, along with some endless bragging
Oh, we got
rights.
shit to talk about
Some
now.
of the competitors tried to emulate the rapper's sound. Others attempted to replicate his moves. Well, the winner was 24-year-old named Justin. He showed up at the last minute.
I posted a TikTok right before coming here, and then I was like posting Bad Bunny, like dancing, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, you look like there's such a strong resemblance." I was like, you know what? Okay, we're coming today.
There you have it. The contest was sponsored in part by 7th Street Burger.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much to the Channel 7 Eyewitness News team for covering that story for 48 seconds. Roberto Clemente Plaza. It's one of those places here on YouTube that garners a lot of views. Why? Because people are usually strung out on drugs. It's a horrible little scene up there in the Bronx along 3rd Avenue. I think it's 3rd Avenue and 148th Street, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like a little triangle park. It has this really cool art piece that I almost naively wanted to go to, but then I realized what place it was, and I'm like, oh, I'll have to look a certain way. No gimbal. But anyway, the fact that they had a Bad Bunny lookalike contest in New York today, it's just proof positive that we could accomplish anything if there's enough money behind it. Rebel Radio News Time is now 34 minutes past the hour. Yeah. But anyway. Yes, you guys like the vintage commercials? Nobody can do it better than Bad Bunny? No, I mean, yeah. It's time for Easter sales at your local Woolworths. Hells yeah, Rudy. I've been trying to find, like, local Woolworths commercials, and I can't find them. But we did find a new commercial today. And it's actually our first national commercial, so get ready for that. Yeah, 3rd Avenue, danger, yeah. Yeah, maybe trying to class up the joint. I don't know. Anyway. Coming up next, our friend of the channel, Greg Mocker, is going to talk about spring cleaning the streets of New York. We'll talk about it in about 2 minutes. But yes, I almost naively wanted to go to this art piece in the middle of Roberto Clemente Plaza, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit in the cool chair with the Puerto Rican flag on it. It looks like this all cool, like knives and shit coming out the back. It's a really cool picture, but the park is just terribly run. And it drives me nuts because you just got this really nice piece of art installed. Anyway, you like the old commercial there, Larry? That's what I play only old commercials here, unless real sponsors come in. But now the real sponsors now know the timing of everything. And, you know, if you want to sponsor the show, just leave a comment right down there, or maybe direct message me on Instagram. But Metal Mare is checking in from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Good to see you there, Metal Mare. Hope you're having a great evening. Hope everyone's having a great evening tonight on this Saturday Night Live. 25 minutes left in the show, just like that. It's going by fast. And if you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. 75 people are watching. 90 likes. That's what I'm talking about. 90 likes. Can we get to 100? I would appreciate that. But good to see everyone. Welcome. But yeah, I don't. Getting back to Ethan G's comment, do I watch iShowSpeed? No. I don't understand why people watch people like iShowSpeed, Carlson and I. It's like, it's a lot of screaming and yelling. It makes what I want to do live streaming harder. I'm going to be honest. I just want to be real. I just want to have fun. I want to do what I want to do. That's it. If I could bring you guys along for a ride, you guys enjoy it. That's my job. All right, remember that. Yes. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Saturday night, as there's only 23 minutes left in the day. Rebel Radio News Time is now 37 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about spring cleaning New York streets, but first, here is a PSA from the United States Customs Service.
Overseas for business, and that's a...
Oh, sorry.
Going overseas? Out of the country on business or pleasure? I'm going overseas for business, and that's a pleasure. Got a lot of cash there. I got a lot of cash here. I'm going to buy a wardrobe, pints and pants and coats. You did report that money with customs, right? Any amount $5,000 or more must be reported before you leave and when you return. Oh, I didn't know that. One. The law requires you report $5,000 or more in currency or monetary instruments before leaving the country and also on re-entry to the U.S. Free information is available. Read it and avoid any problems coming or going. Sir, excuse me, have you got that counted yet? Where was I? 1, 1, 2. For information and a currency reporting form, write U.S. Customs Service, Box 7118, Washington, D.C., 244. 244.
Yes, the great Foster Brooks and his message from the United States Customs Service. So I only watch like 2 gaming YouTubers, Autumn. I only watch Captain Canada. And then there's this other guy who I watch. He's always live, and I always forget his name. Raptor? Is his name Raptor? Anyway, I watch random people for the truck sim stuff. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 38 minutes past the hour. New York City street cleaning, big brooms and patience. Greg Mocker talks about it. Greg.
Springtime rules of the road. Now that the snow has melted, alt-side is back in effect. Parking is always a challenge around the city. I rode along with the Department of Sanitation to show why street cleaning is so essential. Bring the broom to the streets of New York. That familiar hum is music to the ears of people waiting to move their cars and neighbors who want cleaner streets.
Always multitasking, but that's the life of a New Yorker, right?
Daniela spends part of her Friday mornings waiting in the car. She didn't plan on being on the news, but anything can happen.
You're going to end up in your car at some point. I know a lot of people who will sit and do work on their laptop, and I just happen to be taking a chill Friday.
We meet the street sweeper in Greenpoint, making its regular route. You're glad the snow's done.
Very glad.
Time for spring cleaning. Outside parking rules were suspended during the storms. Garbage and debris piles up.
This is definitely the aftermath of a snowstorm. We have a lot of litter and debris that was hiding underneath the snow and the ice. Finally, the snow and the ice has melted. We removed everything, and now it's time for the cleanup.
It's never a straight shot cleanup job. There's always obstacles to work around. Sometimes a container is permitted to be in the street. Vehicles that remain parked during alt-side cleaning make the job harder. Sweepers have to navigate around the cars, which leaves behind roughly a 35-foot stretch of dirty street.
We can't do our job if you don't do yours.
Move your fucking
Property owners are responsible for an area 18 inches from their curb. Car owners need to clear out.
All this debris that you see on the street now will end up in the storm drain or clog the storm drain, and eventually flooding will happen. All this debris on the street also causes unsafe conditions. There could be nails out here, cause flat tires.
Also, New York is just kind of always a little dirty and grimy. So even on the best days, even in like spring and summer, it's never really clean.
The street sweepers have GPS. The department uses it to track cleanliness and compliance. Twice a year, a report is put out. The most recent one showed a more than 90% cleanliness rate on city streets.
Thank you, Greg. All right. Greg Mager from the Pix 11. Thank you so much for that great story. Move your cars, please. People, move your cars. Happy Saturday there, Rick Fisher. Good to see you, Rick. Good to DJ Dirty. You got your fair share of those tickets? Yeah. No, debris is no joke. I ride a bike, so yes. But good to see you there, Metal Mayor. I'm doing great. I hope everyone's doing great on this Saturday night. And by the way, that commercial that we saw featuring Foster Brooks was from 1980. That was from 1980. I like to keep my ads in the 80s and 90s. For me, I'm a kid. Let me see. Oh, we got time for one more story coming up. Or maybe two. Good to see you, Fawn Marie. Aloha. Welcome on in. Prosthetic legs, surfboards, and more found in Los Angeles Metro's Lost and Found system. Anyway, Lost and Found room, whatever you want to call it. We'll talk about it in a couple of minutes. But good to see everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day as we cycle up here. Let's get to 150. Can we get to 150 likes? Oh yeah, we'll get 98. Wow. Let's get to 150 likes. Greg's hair is whiter than you remember. Listen, Greg has the best hair, okay? Friend of the channel. If I could only dream of having white hair like that. All right, the light is still flashing, people. You get those street cleaners every night around midnight? Yeah, it depends on what time they clean your street. Sometimes they do it overnight. Let's go back to blinking camera now. Let's go. Let's zoom on in. There we go. Well, listen, Strawberry, listen. Sometimes people lose prosthetic legs. You never know. Then they end up in the street sweeper. One time, Larry was driving his cousin in a car in the Bronx, and they ran through a nail, and the tire got flat. Yep, me too. Not driving a car, but riding a bike in Brooklyn. Every now and then, we all, I think, run into an occasion when people get flat tires when operating vehicles with air in them. Did you like today's walk there, Fawn Marie? Glad you enjoyed it. I got a big nail when I brought home the e-bike when I picked up the e-bike from e-bike Mike. Thank you so much, Mike. When I picked up the bike on the way home, I bashed into a fucking nail. I got so pissed off. I was pissed. And then and luckily there was a bike shop nearby. I know I got fucked. I know I got fucked. Got a new inner tube in it. I'm like, all right. Anyway, we survived. Definitely some more bike streams coming up this week, so. Oh, your dog starts barking when the street sweepers come around? Yeah, I feel you. My dog used to not like any loud vehicles like that. He would hide. Poor little guy. He was huge, Dalmatian. Poor little guy. Flame got to retire to California where there are no street sweepers. He was in a rural place. Had 3 flats in many weeks during the pandemic. That's fucked up. That's annoying. Oh. There was a stretch on my bike I remember. I forgot what year it was. I used to keep a diary of my bike. And I would always, talk about repairs and anything like that, how many miles. And yeah, I remember there was like a year where it was just like every other week I was getting a flat. Anyway, memories. Rebel Radio News Time is now 45 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about people finding random shits on random stuff, not random shits, random stuff on the Los Angeles Metro. But first, let's hear this message from Avenue I.
If you have an eye for great savings, then follow your eye to Avenue I Flea Market outlet stores for savings up to 70%. 600 mini department store outlets featuring women's wear, men's wear, children's wear, jewelry, cosmetics, gifts, housewares, and much more. All on one level with plenty of free indoor parking. Shop Avenue I Flea Market outlet stores, Avenue I and McDonald Avenue, Brooklyn.
Hey.
Call 718-252-SAVE. That's 252-SAVE. New hours, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It's a place where people love shops.
Avenue I, bringing us this next story. Prosthetic leg surfboard among some of the items found in the Los Angeles Metro's Lost and Found. The United Press International brings us this report, and I think we have a little Instagram thing here that's going to make me go deaf. But anyway, the Los Angeles Metro revealed some of the most unusual items found in this Lost and Found, including a surfboard, a prosthetic leg, and a 55-inch TV. Where the hell am I? Los Angeles Metro's Lost and Found office, located on Pasadena Avenue in Montecito Heights, said about 1,000 items are left behind on transit systems and buses each month. 1,000 items are left on the buses and trains each month. Peter Diaz, communications manager for Metro's customer service experience department, said that many of the items are expected, such as cell phones, backpacks, glasses, musical instruments, and sporting equipment. He said that we see a large volume of recovered items coming through our bus operations. For example, bicycles that are typically left on the front rack, Diaz told the Los Angeles Times. He said that the most unusual items housed in the office, including a prosthetic leg, a surfboard, a 55-inch TV, blow torches. Who's bringing blow torches? Electrical generators. I could see that. I could see electrical generators. And cases filled with VHS tapes. What kind of tapes are these? Anyway, maybe they got up too fast, or maybe they're afraid they'll miss their stop and they just got up without checking their seats, he said. He said about 30% of the items that pass through the Lost and Found are eventually returned to their owners. We see a large number of recovered items coming through our bus operations. For example, the bicycles that are typically left on the front rack, he said. Those are the most popular items returned. And then they have a video here. I don't know how loud this video is going to be. Or can I do that? Can I do that? No, I can't do that.
This is the prosthetic leg that fortunately was left behind on the beeline.
Angelinos have lost all manner of things from prosthetic legs to surfboards to VHS treasure troves.
Maybe they get up too fast or they're afraid to miss their stop and they just get up without checking their seat.
He's literally going to say everything that we said in the piece. Anyway, if you lose something on any kind of metro system, there's most likely a lost and found. So keep that in mind. All right. Hopefully, if you lost something on the train recently, I really do. I hope you found it. Rebel Radio News Time is now 48 minutes past the hour. The 29th is approaching. Opening day is coming up. Metal Mare's animal there. Metal Mare's dog there. Norfolk Terrier mix named Johnny. He's 11 years old. Good to see you, Johnny. Stop barking at the street sweepers. Good to see you, Jenna. Welcome on in. But yes, opening day is coming. Perfectly Candid. You upgraded to a tougher tire. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that leg ain't cheap. Prosthetic legs are not cheap, people. That is for sure. Okay, I think we have time. I think we do have time for one more story, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we do have an animal story, so if you're sensitive to these topics about animal stories, this is an animal story coming up, but I think it's a fun animal story. It's kind of crazy what I'm about to say. A goldfish drives a custom car a record distance in 1 minute. Yes, goldfish are driving custom-built cars. We're going to talk about it in about a minute. Yes, you heard me right. Goldfish driving vehicles. It's going to be an incredible story. Incredible story coming up. Goldfish driving vehicles. Hey, did you hear about that? They go to driving school. They don't need driving school. They're goldfish. They're goldfish. They don't need driver's licenses. It's passed down to them. We'll talk about it. But first, here's a message from the Fleaport Flea Market.
Don't fly, drive to Fleaport Flea Market, one of New York's largest indoor flea markets, conveniently located on Rockaway Boulevard in Woodmere next to Kennedy Airport. Fleaport is open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Fleaport has everything. Free admission, free parking, hundreds of bargains, and hundreds of vendors. You'll see fine jewelry values at Fleaport, designer fashions, men's clothing, video and electronics, all types of clothing at Top Stop, plus great food.
Take it from me, Joe. Come on down and save at Fleaport's Flea Market.
Gotta go say hi to Joe. Go say hi to Joe over there at the Fleaport Flea Market, right underneath the approach to JFK Airport. Goldfish drives a custom car a record distance in 1 minute. The United Press International reports. An engineer in the Netherlands built a car for his pet goldfish Bulb, who drove the vehicle a distance of 40 feet in 1 minute to break a world record. Thomas de Wolf constructed a four-wheel vehicle with a water tank for a driver's seat. The vehicle is steered by analyzing the movements of the goldfish inside the tank. You see, they know how to do this. Normally, my job is quite monotonous, so I wanted to create something that would entertain people and turning my serious job into something fun, he said on the Guinness World Book Records TV show there, the Italian version, by the way. De Wolf said that while the car driven by a goldfish might not be particularly practical, the motion sensing technology that runs it could prove to be very useful with people with disabilities. The objective is to show people that what is possible to achieve with this kind of technology, even when it's not necessarily something serious. I would love to maybe one day be able to help people with mobility issues. Bulb, the goldfish, was placed into the car and drove it for a distance of 40 feet and 3.46 inches, setting a new Guinness World Book record. The greatest distance covered in a motion-sensing vehicle. How am I going to explain to Bulb that he's won a world record title he did amuse himself with? So let's check it out here. We have the videotape here. So let's go to the videotape. All right. There he is. Goldfish. They went to Italy to do this.
2, 1, go.
There he goes. Go! Yes! Go that way. No, go that way. Go that way. No, go that. Yes, it's driving. Let's go. It's driving.
Stop.
The smartest goldfish ever. The smartest goldfish ever. And congratulations to, what's his name there? Thomas de Wolf from the Netherlands for creating one new step in technology and one big step for one big leap for mankind. Oh my goodness, what a great story. Rebel Radio News Time is now 54 minutes past the hour. Wow. Wow. That's all I have to say. No, the fish is really not really aware that it's moving. Exactly. Right? I think the fish had the hang of it. I think the fish could sense stuff, even though he's in water. And he just fucking... The fastest hour on the internet, people. Yeah, another episode. Just like that. Something fishy's going on there, right? Something fishy's going on. All right, for all my haters out there, y'all got 5 minutes starting right now. You got 5 minutes to say your piece. Get it out of the way there. What other live streamer gives you this opportunity? A DUI fish. Yeah, his tail was really working it. Yes. He knew what direction the thing was going in. Yeah, he's a runner. He's a track star. Exactly. And who knows what kind of amazing things we can accomplish with that. The motion sensing technology stuff. It's amazing. Oh, people. Did we have fun? The last 4 minutes of your Saturday is now upon us. At least if you're here in the Eastern time zone. But I'm in the Western time zone. 3 hours later, don't worry. The light is still, still blinking. The light is still blinking. You want me to play it again? Hold on. Hold on for your Myrna Bergen channel member. Here you go, Myrna. Let's go for our final views of the night. It's time, guys. It's time. Oh, actually, this is the wrong song. I'm playing the wrong song. We are not just in time. We are not just in time. I'm sorry. I got the wrong background music playing. You are now not just in time. You are now not just in time, people. That's right. That's the one. The party's over, people. So look at the tail. That's true. Look at the tail. See, yeah, see, it's working. It is working. It's working it. Wait, we gotta go to the videotape here. Hold on, we need some instant replays here. All right. Look at the tail. It's like wow. Hopefully, we will get our show tomorrow at our regular time. And we'll do something fun tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. So stay tuned for that. And maybe we'll have more stories of fish driving cars. You have everything on this show, right, people? 75 people watching, 112 likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the support. Rob Paradise sponsoring tonight's live stream. Rob, thank you. With a big $10 super chat. Much appreciated. I'm still injured from the damn thing. We walked right into a branch today, people. Pretty cool fish tank race, though, right? Yeah, it wasn't a race. It was a test of endurance and distance, and the pushing of new technologies to forward our exploration and yes, our perfection of this planet of ours. Yeah. That's right, Larry. That's right, Larry. Have a safe flight. All right, Larry. Thank you guys for joining us. And are you new to this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Moz. Make sure the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next, all right? But from the internet to you, and all, especially you, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have yourself a fabulous New York City or day on the simulation, whether you think you're living in the simulation or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those beautiful moments, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'm tired. Bye, guys.